Hi, Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to group discussion number 3. My name is Hasha Sufia with my matrix number of 202793, and this is group 44 of Lax2011, my comic strip.
Hello guys, my name is Laxi and my matrix number is 203898.
Hello everyone, my name is Salman Ahmed. My matrix number is 195587.
Hi everyone, my name is Rosaimi Rosali. My matric number is 195961.
Hello, my name is Noana Idina. My matric number is 200717.
For today, we have one absentee, which is Zhang Yiqi. He couldn't join us today. So the agenda for today's discussion meeting is to explain the plot of our comic strip 1. And then after that, we're going to explain each of our parts. And then lastly, we would explain and discuss about the moral values that we obtained from the comic strip that we've done. So Alia, would you like to share our comic strip?
I cannot share it because host disabled participant screen sharing.
Okay, can you try now?
Thank you. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Should I explain about the plot first?
All right, Alia.
Okay, for our comic strip, we have discussed to make a story related with the half team. So our part of the story basically about three patients to meet two doctors to discuss about what is SOP that they need to follow during outbreak and after outbreak of coronavirus. So that's all.
I would like to add to the plot of our comic strip is to introduce is to show awareness about the SOPs and how important it is on the effectivity of fighting this COVID-19 virus. So SOPs are important in our daily lives, and everyone is obliged to the procedures. So for the part, as you can see, there's 7 boxes, and each of these boxes are from all of us. But one person has done 2, which is Alia, right? Mm. So does anyone here want to add more about the plot explanation? Anything, just anything about our comic strip, or it's pretty, it's like very artistic or something. Someone, do you have anything to say?
No.
Okay. Yeah, Yingxi?
Maybe we can start one by one from the first box until the final.
All right. So first box.
Who want to explain for Nietzsche because he's not here.
So the first box is Yichi. All right. Let me just explain on what Yichi did. From the look of it, he's a pretty good drawer, I guess. Yeah, okay lah. He drew two doctors and three patients, which we've decided on the plot, and the setting is at the hospital. And the three patients are thanking the doctors about the consultation that they've received because they were worried about their health, but it's just a common cold, and fortunately, it's not the virus itself. And the doctor was um, was saying like you're welcome or no worries about it, but the doctor was also advising them to always um, be cautious of the surroundings and follow SOP procedures for your health and everybody's health as well. So from the look of the box, we can see that the two doctors, Dr. Tay and Dr. Johnny, is it? Dr. Tay and Dr. Mark, sorry, Dr. Tay and Dr. Mark are both wearing masks, and frontliners are fighting each day for Malaysia's safety against the virus. So the doctors have stethoscopes, the masks, all above the nose with the correct way of wearing masks. So that's for box one from Zhang Yiqi, who is absent today. It's going on to number two.
Okay, for column number 2 is my drawing. Okay, basically it is the same people with the column 1, same with Zhang Yinqi. Okay, in the column got 2 doctors and 3 patients. Okay, one of the patients asked the doctor what about the SOP. Then the Dr. Mark explained about what is the SOP about lah. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay. For my part, I have done box 3 and box 4. For the box 3, Dr. Mark is explaining about first SOP that we need to follow. And the dialogue is firstly is to mind your social distance among each other, avoid close conversations, confined spaces and crowded places, and we must distance ourselves at least 1 meter or 6 feet from each other. The drawing shows that we need to distance 1 meter from each other. And for the box 4, Dr. Mark is explaining about the second SOP that we need to follow. The dialogue is secondly is to always wear mask when you are outside of your home at all times. Remember to always wear mask properly. The drawing shows that the middle person wear mask properly and the right and left person didn't wear it properly. So that's all from me, from my part.
Okay, so we stopped at box number 5. I'm going to continue on box number 5. So box number 5 is from me. It's my drawing. the dialogue is on top, is about washing your hands frequently, washing your hands before you eat, and especially if you want to touch anything on your face, especially your eyes, nose, and mouth, because the virus can enter through those parts of your body. So in box number 5, I divided the box into two just to show different perspective. So on the left side is a person washing his hands, showing the action of washing hands. And on the right side is a close-up of washing hands in the sink. So with soap and water, and making sure that all of the soap and you all of the soap and you wash your hands thoroughly between those between your fingers, nails, palms, thumbs, the back of your hand, and yeah. And I added some wash, wash, wash exclamation just to make it friendlier and sounds more warm for people to read the comic strip. Um, on the left side is just a boy with a simple cut, haircut, washing his hands in the sink, and that black bottle there is the soap. So he's washing his hands with bubbles, and on top is just a slogan of like, keep your hands clean, because you don't want to have dirty hands, especially in the pandemic, for your health. So overall, the fifth box is about the important SOPs, which is washing your hands before anything that you've touched. And yeah, that is it for my part.
In my part, Jane asked the doctor about the SOP, and he said, what are the SOP that we need to obey when the outbreak is settled? And doctor recommend them to do vaccinate and stay home to stop visible between people. Yes, this one is my part.
And this is the final box and drawn by me. And after the 3 patients received the information from 2 doctors, and they thank again, and they really appreciate the information and shows their respect to the doctor. And this is the final box, just an ending. Okay.
Okay, that's every boxes are interesting. We can see that there's different styles of drawings and arts. Do you have any questions about the boxes, or do anything that you would like to add? Anyone? Rosaimi, how about you?
No question for me. Everything is clear.
Okay, I would like to ask, where did you get your inspiration for the style of your drawing? This question is for Alia.
Sorry, can you repeat again?
My question is, where did you get the inspiration for your drawing for the third and fourth boxes?
I read a lot of Japanese comic. Yes.
Oh, you mean manga style comic? Your drawing
Yes.
is manga style?
Yes.
How about Rosaimi's box? Where did you get the inspiration for your style?
I got inspiration from nowhere. Just came out from my mind. I just draw it.
Oh, okay, that's because I don't really know how to draw 2D.
Me too.
I don't know how to draw 2D. I just like, do you guys know how like the pen sketches style? Yeah, that's my style of drawing, but not comic strip. However, this would be an opportunity for me to learn. So, shall we move on to the values that we obtain from this comic strip?
Do I
Okay.
need to stop share the screen?
You can keep it if you want. Yeah, just keep it.
Okay.
So, would like to do the honors. How about Salman? Would you like to start about the values that you obtain from the comic strip?
Can you repeat it?
What are the values that you get from the comic strip? The values.
I think we have to do distance between people, and people have to do vaccinate to protect themselves from the virus, to stop uh, separate between people, and they have to clean their hand before they eat, and use anything to clean their hand. For example, like sanitizer. Yes, this one.
I see. Okay, how about Yingxi?
I think from this comic strip, we can see that responsibility is very important. Like the two doctors shows their responsibility to cure the patients, but at the same time, all of us, for example, the three patients have the responsibility to follow the SOP and wear mask at all the time. And me myself is drawing the final box, right? So I think another inspiration from this comic strip is we need to always thanksgiving and appreciate others about their hardworking and always follow the SOP. Yeah. Thank you.
So basically show appreciation for the frontliners. Right, that's true. Um, okay, Alia.
I think the moral values that we can get from this comic is to follow the SOP with a correct ways. And if we follow this SOP, we can like protect ourselves from this coronavirus. I think that's all.
Just follow the SOP and we'll be, with God's permission, all right. Is it Alia? Yes? Okay. Rosaimi, would you like to go next about the values?
I'm agree with Yingxi. The value is about responsibility. The SOP make us discipline about to follow SOP and always practice a new normal. Okay. Other than that, it all to keep hygiene among ourselves lah. That's all for me.
Implementing like SOPs to our new norm and taking care of our hygiene, especially washing your hands, things like that. And also take showers like twice a day, because we when we go outside, there's a lot of like bacteria that get stuck on our body, right? So that's also an important factor. And for me, for the moral values that I get is that we could really see the hardships that all of us are experiencing in the pandemic, and also to show appreciation to the frontliners. And they've also the next value that I obtain is that the three boys are really curious about what they should do um, as a citizen, as a part of this community, like to show like the responsibility that they are giving the effort to this pandemic as well, to help the frontliners within this perpetual battle. So yeah, and the comic strip is shows values like diligence, responsibility, taking care of our hygiene, curiosity, appreciation to the frontliners, and awareness on the standard operating procedures as well. So does anyone here would like to add anything else? Any last words?
I think that's all.
Okay. So Alia, can you scroll down the comic strip? So this is our comic strip, and that's it for today's group discussion video 3. Thank you very much, everyone, for your participation today. Thank you for the drawing. It looks very artistic, and yeah, thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew.